Hi, Beantinis. Just a bit of an intimate voice message from me. Before we jump into the app, I'm just gonna be stepping back a bit from some big National Talent records, which I know is like such a bummer, but I'm just finding work life a bit cuckoo bananas, and so that's just what I need for the moment. This is sounding like so somber, and I don't want it to be, because my beautiful angel Lauren will keep us going. She'll be like stoking the flames of big natural talents and keeping it alive with guest hosts and just sort of like, I don't know, doing whatever the hell she wants. So I just want to say I love you and thank you for listening. Thank you for your understanding and your patience. And if you're mad at me, like, oh, please don't. Like, please don't. But thank you for all the love and enjoy all the episodes. And, I'll like pop up. I'll pop up at some point, of course. You know what I mean? Anyways, love you. Have a great app.
Okay, let's start again.
Okay, does the voice thing, does it say that I'm on the pod? Like, do they know, or are you introducing?
I think the message from Concetta, and look, actually I've decided right now I'm going to keep this whole thing in. We're going to run through. We're just going to keep it in. It's raw. It's real.
Yep.
Concetta did just let you guys know that she's taking a little break for a minute, but we're going to have guest hosts. She didn't say who the host was, and I'm going to say who the host is now. And it's Danielle Walker.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. We're here. Yeah, thanks for coming on the pod. Thanks for being there. I was like, is there like a good way of saying, is it like guest cheddar, Danielle cheddar, walk risto,
Cheddar,
guest
Caniel,
oh yeah, Coniel Carwalker,
Dan Cheddar, yeah.
Dan Cheddar.
Did you say Dan Cheddar already?
I don't know. Dan Cheddar sounds good though. Dan Cheddar. Anyway, welcome to Big National Talents with Lauren Bonner and Dan Cheddar Walk Risto.
Thank you.
Yeah. How are you going?
Okay, so Lauren's going to pretend we haven't spent 45 minutes together already in the car on the way here.
Yeah, we did. We really blew our loads. No, we didn't.
No, I'm going well.
You're going well?
This is a weird thing for you to ask because I do talk to you every single day of my life.
And I've never asked or cared how you're going.
No, and you know every single minute detail of my entire life.
Yeah.
Like, I know when your car gets serviced.
Yeah, because we went to the same guys.
Well, I recommend it.
You recommended the guys.
Very nice guys, aren't they?
And you said that they were all hot, and
I am single.
They weren't all hot.
But there is two. They've hired recently, and I haven't had a good look at him.
Okay. Well, I'll have to crash my car and
take it in.
Go in there.
Yeah.
And check it out.
You swan in like a damsel in distress. Hello,
help me.
I need some help, please.
Is there a man with a mustache and a wrench who could possibly help me?
Okay, well you've doxed them.
I've doxed
because the mustache is legendary.
Imagine if the guy who works at the mechanic who doesn't have a mustache is listening to this and he's going, "Oh, they think I'm hot," and then I said the mustache and he went, "Oh,
it's always him."
Oh,
they always think he's hot.
Why is it always? It's just because he's got the I could grow a mustache, but I just don't because I get dermatitis if I don't shave enough. God, it's weird doing the pod without Concetta.
Yeah.
It's weird talking to you on a mic because
we don't talk on mics to each other.
Yeah.
Really. We just sort of talk to each other with our darkest secrets and thoughts that aren't fit for microphone.
But look, I guess what is good, okay, is there's like a few things. I've prepared things and I've got gossip that I know you have. There's something actually, and I'll throw this actually at us right off the bat, and this is a crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
But are you familiar with the Amanda Knox case?
Foxy Noxy.
Yeah.
I have a recollection of the case.
Yeah, because there's a new show. It's called like The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox or something. It's like a dramatization. Have you watched it?
No, but I love dramatizations.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's got a voiceover. It's like, "This is when I went to Italy. Things were about to get a little bit crazy." And then it's like, dun, 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 and she's like smoking a cigarette with an Italian guy, you know?
Oh my God, so it's kind of like Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
I love that.
But Foxy Noxy. But But I've been watching this, and I already was familiar with the Amanda Knox case. But like, you know, like everything in the world, I watch it, I forget, and I rediscover because of who I am as a person.
Me too, don't worry.
But I actually really wanted to discuss this with Concetta, and I probably will. And I can't get into this too much with you and not Concetta for reasons that will soon become clear. Because I told Concetta too, I said, look, I'm watching this show about the Amanda Knox case, and the way that the Italian police are handling it is making me like racist towards Italians. I'm like, these people are incompetent. I'm getting into hot water.
No, you can't say that because my ex is Italian.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
First,
his behavior actually
is going to turn you.
There's a lot of strikes against the community, and like Concetta's going to have a lot of work to do when she comes back to the pod.
Maybe she's doing the heavy lifting for her community with all the work she's doing. She's worked to the bone. Now, I don't know it. Listen, I don't know this. I've done no fact checking. I know nothing about the great wars of history.
No, neither do I.
I know nothing.
Or fascism, or all of like Mussolini. And you know when people are just like, oh, Mussolini, and then everyone's like they know, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, I don't really know.
I don't really know. I've got no idea. But what I remember is that I remember somebody telling me once that the Italians were kind of on Hitler's team. And then Hitler was like...
Yeah, I think it was ambiguous.
I think Hitler was kind of like, these guys, they're not working hard enough. And so it was like, you're not fighting anymore. You're off the team.
Yeah.
That's what I was told.
Wow.
Now, I do have to...
Fired by Hitler.
I just have to get something. Keep your face straight
what
on.
Have I got?
Oh, you just had like our hair that was just sort of there, and it was like... It's
probably one of my...
Staring at it, and I know that you get angry when I'm staring at something on your face.
Thank you. I never get angry, actually.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Never once have we sat in silence together.
We're not going to fight on the pod. Imagine if we fought. We will fight on the pod.
At some point, we'll have a disagreement. We often do this thing where we both agree with each other.
Yeah.
But we're both like sort of arguing at the same time for the same point in different ways. And it comes across as abrasive.
Yeah.
And we do get frustrated.
As abrasive.
And then we go, we've got to stop and we've got to go to the shops.
Like, let's go for a walk. Let's get a big iced coffee. Let's go get a Starbucks Frappuccino, which I'm actually going to officially reclaim Starbucks because I've been drinking it. I've been talking about it in my personal life. I haven't been posting about it. It's not on the official Palestine boycott list, everybody. Okay. And I checked because free Palestine, support, love. It is not on the BDS list. It is possibly being boycotted for other reasons like workers' rights or tearing down other local businesses and things like that, but it's not on the official Palestine list. So, like, come for me for drinking Starbucks, please. It is wrong. It's unethical, but...
It's tasty.
It's yummy, and it's actually not unethical for those political reasons.
Can I tell you, do you want
Can I say that?
You can say that.
Can I say in the first, 30 seconds, 7 minutes of the pod, I've been really controversial.
I just said...
I'm sort of tearing things to the ground.
Hitler was like, get rid of the Italians because they're not working hard enough. I said that. If anybody's getting cancelled, it's that.
Oh, my God.
And I think the person who told me that was like my ex's grandma who...
She was Italian.
No. His granddad was Italian. His grandma was German and had photos of her dad in a Nazi uniform in one of the books. And I was like, okay, when I saw it. And I was like, I can't tell them I'm from the long line of Anzacs.
We can't. Concetta's been gone for 7 minutes and we're already going to get cancelled. We're already cancelling the podcast. Anyway, all right. Well, watch the Amanda Knox show. Let me know how you feel about it. And... was there any other admin I wanted to do off the bat? I wanted to do another broad apology about whether I'm bad at answering DMs and stuff. Look, it's not you. It's like when I look at the Instagram for the podcast, I'm reminded of the fact that I should be editing more clips and videos for the podcast, which I already feel like I do a lot, and it's actually just really hard. And so sometimes I don't look at all the messages in a timely manner, and it's
part of life.
Yeah, just please hold space for me.
And I'd like to do a broad apology to the Italian community.
Me too, actually.
For what I said before. I don't know.
I really would.
I haven't done any research on Hitler's thoughts on the Italians.
And all of the people who very validly think Starbucks is bad and we shouldn't support them. Because we shouldn't. But also, I'm doing a lot of stuff out there that's bad.
Can I ask you, do you want to know do you want to be surprised by a Christmas present? Ooh. Or do you want me to tell you what it is?
Actually, I'll be surprised because I've got a surprise up my sleeve.
Okay.
Kind of for you.
We'll save it then.
All right.
Should we tell them what we did for Easter?
What did we do for Easter?
The bit about the Easter bunny.
Oh, that was good.
That was fun.
Yeah, you tell it.
Okay, so Lauren had been doing this bit about the Easter bunny where her and her partner, Alex, would just be like, oh, I ran into the Easter bunny down the shops.
Yeah.
And,
so whenever whenever you're buying chocolate or something at the shops, it's a good, like, you go, oh, the Easter bunny must have slipped these into my bag, or, oh, I run into the Easter bunny and he gave me these.
Yeah. And so we'd gotten each other Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And when I got to your place, I was like, oh, I just ran into the Easter bunny on my way over and I got you this. And then you were like, oh, the Easter bunny came over and he just like left just something under that pillow for you. And then we both bought each other the same Humpty Dumpty eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, the Easter bunny gave them to us.
The Easter bunny bought us both the same eggs because it's the best egg.
Anyway, I hope that was really good listening.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we do gossip? I haven't...
I reckon we'll do gossip a bit later.
Okay.
I want to play a game.
Okay.
Because I was just priming Danielle with a game. So I was trying to think, okay, well, while Concetta's away, we still want to stay true to the roots of Big Natural Talents. Mm-hmm. And there's a few little games that have come up over the years. And this one is, I think, fun. And it's, I don't even know if we had a name for it, but it's called like casting your plate. Okay?
Okay.
So a plate of food and all of the foods on the plate or the meal, and you need to choose like what actor would play that food in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Now this one might be, because Danielle has weird gaps in her pop culture knowledge.
Yeah.
In fact, just before I asked her to name a bunch of celebrities for another game that I had, and she for some reason started saying that I talk about Paul Giamatti all the time.
You do talk about, you mentioned Paul Giamatti like once a week and I've never known who it was.
I don't know why he would come up that much, but like I'm not mad about it.
I think he's just like your touchstone for culture. You always reference him, but I always thought it was like, because we always talk about Australiana quite often together, so I thought he was somebody who was in The Wog Boy. And then I found out because you showed me a photo, that he is he's the guy who was painted blue in that show,
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar, yeah,
the Frankie Muniz movie. And that is a crazy touchstone to have for Paul Giamatti, who is an iconic character actor with a long
what other movies has he been in? That's what I think of him from.
Career. Sideways.
Haven't seen that.
Fucking The Holdovers.
Haven't seen that.
Is it Sideways or is it... Yeah, no, I always mix up Sideways and Adaption. Anyway, he's been in heaps of stuff. But also, you say I'm weird. I asked you to name a bunch of celebrities. The first celebrity that you named was Keith Urban.
Okay, there was a poster of Keith Urban on the wall.
Okay, I'll let it slide. But, okay, if you were casting your plate and the first meal that you said was apricot chicken with mashed potato. So who's playing like the apricot chicken? Who's playing the mashed potato?
Okay.
Who would play apricot chicken in a movie?
Jackie Weaver.
That's pretty good. I was going to say like Claudia Carvin, but she's a bit too refined.
Jackie Weaver's got like her eyes can like pop out of her head.
Yeah.
And then mashed potato. Someone kind of like doddery.
Yeah.
Maybe like who was the guy who played Snow in the Hunger Games?
Oh, I don't know. Is that the one? Is that the one that
not the young one?
My favorite actor who died is Hoffman, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No, he was, but he actually could be right. But no, I'm thinking of the old guy.
Philip Seymour Hoffman could play anything.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
of course,
the thing.
He'd absolutely kill mashed potato.
Yeah, he would absolutely be amazing in the role. But I would hope for a bigger role than mashed potato for Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Okay, I'm going to say something else. Maybe crazy. Drew Carey.
Drew Carey? Not Jim Carrey.
No, Drew Carey.
That's actually perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
He would play mashed potato.
Yeah.
With Jackie Weaver?
Yeah.
What a pairing.
It would be crazy. It would be crazy.
That'd be fantastic, yeah. Is there a drink that we're having with this? Is there anyone else you want to add to that mix?
Okay, I'm
Jackie
thinking
Weaver, Drew Carey.
with this, because this is kind of a 90s meal, 80s meal.
Yeah.
Masala and Coke.
Whoa. And who's that?
And that
could be
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Again,
it kind of could be.
It could be Paul Giamatti, but maybe also Salma Hayek.
Whoa, yeah, get a sexy lady in there.
Or Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
She drinks, apparently,
Does she like masala?
She drinks red wine with Coke, which...
That's a thing.
Listen, I have been doing my
that.
research recently.
Yeah.
I like Pepsi Max sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have Pepsi Max in the house. Sometimes I just go to the cupboard that has... if I feel like I'm in the mood for like a slightly alcoholic beverage, but I don't want to like have an actual... I just want like a hint of something. Mm-hmm. I haven't had masala in the cupboard. So I've tried... Listen, I put some red wine and I go, oh, that tastes pretty similar. Do you know that all the vermouths kind of taste the same as... Because I guess they're all sort of like dessert wines.
What is masala? Is it like a sweet wine?
Masala's just like a dessert wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had it not with Coke.
Yeah, I think I've like had it. Would you put it in a dessert? It could be like... I think it could be in like a... You make like a masala cream or something. Or that's Grand Marnier or something. I don't know.
I have no idea. I just remember it was like the alcohol I was allowed to drink before I was like...
Yeah, it's like
my
port
parents would be
and
like...
lemonade or something.
You
that's
can have
like
that,
a child's drink.
Yeah.
That's an alcohol for a child.
Yeah. I remember getting so like vibed out. As a teen, I'd have like one masala and Coke with the smallest hint of masala and I'd be in the pool like floating like, oh yeah, baby.
I am on one. All right, spaghetti bolognese. And now I wonder if this is one actor playing like the sauce and the pasta or if we'd have two people kind of combining in the role.
I think there could be, I mean, it depends. If it's got meatballs, there's 3 actors. If it's...
Well, let's say there is.
Okay, let's say there is. Meatball, I'm going for Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Later years.
Yeah.
Current
Later
day.
years.
Current
Yep.
day. We're not talking George of the Jungle.
No,
in
not
his
George of the
prime.
Jungle years. No.
Current meatball is Brendan Fraser. Love it.
Now, for the bolognese, I'm trying to work out if that's which one's more masculine and feminine out of the sauce and the pasta.
I think the pasta's quite feminine.
It's all, wiggly.
My like kind of rogue choice for the pasta is going to be like Dakota Johnson.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I think she could be squid ink pasta.
Yeah, like she's fancy.
She's fancy. I don't know if she's regular pasta.
Not just a San Remo.
Certainly not from a packet.
No, handmade.
Oh, we're doing handmade. Okay.
Oh, no.
Handmade should be handmade.
I mean, it could be anything.
Oh, okay.
There's actually no rules. Actually, we just invented this, so.
Oh, okay. This isn't going to go down. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be like...
Yeah, you thought this was forever rules.
held as a reference against my character for the whole of my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think I need to figure out bolognese first.
Yeah.
Because that then, we've got Brendan Fraser. Mm-hmm. Now, the bolognese... I thought I was Italian growing up.
Yeah.
Which is why I can say it like that.
And you're not, right?
I'm not, no, but I thought I was.
Okay. Thank God for that.
Oh, this is actually quite hard because I'm trying to think of like...
Yeah.
It's like, who's a meaty sauce?
A meaty sauce of an actor.
You know
like
what? Maybe Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
And I would kind of love to see him in a movie with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. I'd kind of love to see Sylvester play opposite Dakota Johnson. And I'm also not famously, I'm not a big fan of her work. But I think she's good when she's good. But I don't think she's like good at acting.
You also... Okay, let's say Dakota Johnson is the pasta because that finishes off the thing. But I also need to say we went and saw a movie together with Dakota Johnson.
And it was good, and she was good in that.
And it was good. But at one point, you turned to me because there was like the shot where she's like up against this bench. And
from
Lauren
the side.
was just like, how is that even possible?
She turns sideways and you can't even see her. That's how skinny she is.
She's like, her torso is like the size of my neck.
Yeah, her little rib cage.
It's like you can't even see a rib cage. It's just like this bit is so petite that it's like, I'm like, where are the organs?
So it's definitely a level of kind of envy that I'm coming to Dakota Johnson with critical
Well, I guess
thought.
because you two both do have the most beautiful
We both have long hair with a fringe and a monotone, a kind of a...
And a willowy waif-like build.
A willowy waif-like build. However, she's more willowy than me. But we do have a similar nonchalance. And so I guess, that's, I see a threat in her.
Have you done your Dakota Johnson impression?
I have done it on the pod. Have I done it for you?
You've done it for me, yeah.
What even is it? Because I didn't nail it on the pod.
You didn't nail it to me either.
I don't think I nail it. It's not an impression that I can nail, but like I know it's in me. I know it'll come out one day. Like I do really good impressions.
You do really good impressions, yeah.
But only like when they come. Like it's not in my control.
And I think the thing that's key is I feel like you're better at doing impressions of people that you know personally.
Yeah.
I don't think like I've seen you really do like a...
Yeah,
I don't think you often do
celeb.
celebrity ones. I think you do like a guy we know.
Yeah, I'll
really
do like a lot of people on like the Sydney open mic scene.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're familiar with that, let me know if there's anyone you want to see. But I can't even... Who's like... I don't want to dox anyone.
Yeah.
Who have I done that's really good? But no, it's almost always
It's all a comic. Like
mean-spirited.
I can't even say one. It's not mean spirited. You do it really well. But like,
maybe you should just say the name. I'll bleep it out if it's really offensive.
You do a good like Dan Towns.
I do a good Dan Towns. Actually, we don't need to bleep that out. He has like an iconic cadence,
drawl.
and I don't think I should do it on the pod though. Are you guys?
Okay, well that was problematic.
Are you guys going? You know, because he's really ochre. He's really Aussie sounding. So that is a good one that comes up.
You do that one. I swear to God, just if you have a gig with him, you'll just be like, tell any story from the gig just in his voice, even if the story doesn't involve him.
Because it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah, you do love to do that.
And it's also because I don't have the best hearing. Like, I think I have that thing where, like, I mean, I don't need to be one of those people with ADHD that, like, loves to diagnose themselves with all the other things. But
so you don't want to be like me?
No,
okay.
I don't want to be like you. You know, like that auditory processing.
Oh, for
thing.
sure.
So like I think I definitely have stuff with that. So because if I'm side of stage and I'm not looking at whoever's on stage, I like can't really understand or hear what's being said. Like it's just like
yeah.
And then especially when it's someone like Towns or like Ray Badgeron or someone who has like a broad accent, it's like just like it's musical, you know, it's kind of nice.
You did tell me you were the one who said to put subtitles in my show over my granddad.
Yeah, and Danielle's granddad as well.
Yeah.
Because he was incomprehensible.
I can understand every word, but then again, it's your own family. Like I remember when my sisters were like babies learning to talk and nobody could understand them, but I could understand them. Obviously mum could too, but you know, there's like this
parents,
thing.
Yeah. My little nephews who I've babysat for recently, he's always like saying stuff and I don't know what he's saying, but his mum's like, oh, he's asking for this. My little nephew actually, he's really funny. He has like a really deep voice.
That's so funny.
He's like 3 years old, but it's like kind of like raspy. And then
Did he cry a lot as a baby?
I don't know.
Because that's why Emma Stone's got a low raspy voice. Did you know that?
I don't think he did.
Yesterday.
He was a good baby. All their babies just like sit there and vibe out. That's why they have so many of them.
Did they give them melatonin? Maybe that's why.
Maybe. But anyway, I was babysitting them and I was putting them to bed and I'd like kept trying to, because they didn't eat all their dinner, and so we gave them sandwiches and stuff. And I was like, "Do you need anything else? Like, do you want a glass of milk?" Because he might sometimes have milk before bed. And then he was like getting out of bed, and he was like, "No, I want to go to the kitchen. I want to go to the kitchen." That's how he talks. And I was like, "Oh, do you want milk? Do you want milk?" And he went, "I want something else. I want something else." And I was like, "No, do you want milk? A glass of water? You've already brushed your teeth." And he said, "I want strawberry vitamin. Strawberry vitamin. I want something else."
He's Batman.
He literally is. And so now I say that all the time to Alex when we're like having, it's like, "Do you want fruit for dessert?" "I want something else."
That's so cute.
"I want something else."
That's also the voice that I do for my dog, which you also do for my dog, which
Your
is
dog
funny.
has more of a Russian accent than that, I will say.
Slightly.
It is good to do voices. I was trying to do a voice for my friend's baby the other day, and he was also kind of sounded like your dog.
Yeah.
It was like, "Mama needs to give me milk."
Yeah.
It was like that.
Wow. Maybe he is like King Soul sibling.
Yeah, maybe.
Like in...
He hasn't bitten me though. This baby has not bitten me yet. And your dog has bitten me a lot.
Yep. He's working on it.
Hey, I had a bit of listener gossip.
Okay.
That was good. And I'll just try to recount it. She sent me a great voice note, but then it cut out and stuff. But anyway, so she was saying that her friend was dating this guy who had a really good like turn of phrase.
Yeah.
I love that as well. I love it when a guy has a good like turn, like he says funny things. And one of the examples that she said was her friend went out with him and she was wearing like a brown top and like a little brown ensemble or something.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend at the time went, "Oh, look at this little outfit, a little hot mustard assortment." And then she was like losing her mind at like hot mustard assortment. And then like he would always bring it up. And then like the next day she was wearing something else. And he was like, "Oh, I like this outfit, but I don't know, any chance of seeing some Dijon later?"
Okay. I like him.
I liked him. I was like, that's good.
If they break up, send him my way.
I know, it's a green flag. Actually, I wrote that down as well. Because well, we've got our idea, the business cards.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. So Danielle is single, okay? Context. She's single. That's not an invitation, listeners, but she is looking to mingle.
Well, I don't know. I'm sort of off it at the moment.
But she is sort of off it at the moment, actually, because of some great stories that we'll tell in a moment.
Yeah.
But I also remembered, like, Alex's co-worker, my boyfriend Alex, not your housemate Alex.
Yeah.
Not every second man or woman aged over 27 who is named Alex. But he works with a guy, and he sent me a photo that his co-worker had brought in like a camp stove with like a butane tank to make noodles at his desk. And like it was like so funny and weird. And I was like, is he single? Because this guy seems good for Danielle. He's married.
You said that. I know, because you've already told me that story, and I asked if he was single before you got to the bit where Alex said that.
But I thought that was so funny. Like, Alex is like, look at this. It's so funny.
I go, camp stove, yes.
And I was like, wow, what a freak. Is he single? And then I told you, I was like, this is so funny. And then you went, is he single?
Yeah.
So it's just guys listening. You never know what you could be doing that's attractive.
The strangest things. They'll get me.
The strangest things.
The strangest things.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Gossip. How about you tell us the story of Nathan in IKEA?
Okay, good. We won't use the name for the other one.
Oh, I'll edit this, and I'll literally make a note to edit this. Now, gossip. Tell us the story of
IKEA boy.
IKEA boy.
Okay. Well, as you know, I sent you a video message. I'd been to IKEA. Mm-hmm. I'd picked up some stuff because I was going to rearrange my bedroom because it had a king bed in it from my ex, and I wanted to get rid of his energy and make it my beautiful personal space. So I got like heaps of shit.
And listeners, she has since done the bedroom. It looks fantastic. She got rid of the king bed from her ex, the king bed that he sweated through the mattress so much it got mold on the bed frame, and she had to sand it back.
Mm-hmm. And we had to get 2 mattresses while we were together because he sweated through 2 of them and they molded up. Okay,
and when we say, guys, you don't know what quirky thing you're doing that is actually cool and attractive.
It's not that.
It's not that.
It's not that. It's not that. I told him to go to the doctor for that.
Yeah,
do I know if he went to the doctor? No.
No, whatever.
No. Anyway. So I was at IKEA buying all my stuff, and then I was packing the car up, and this car started approaching around the corner like it wanted my car space.
Yeah.
And so, I was like, keep it going.
Go around.
Get around. I'm working here. I've got to pack this car up. And then it keeps approaching, and it slows down, and the window winds down. And then I'm more annoyed. And I'm like, I'm actually going to be a while. Okay?
Actually, just give me a minute.
Just give me a fucking minute, okay?
Are you right?
Get over it.
I hate it when I jump straight to aggression and someone's just being nice because I'm always jumping straight to aggression.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, and they're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, and that's what he did. He said, oh, no,
I
was just, did you need a hand?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, yeah, actually, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So he helped me pack the car. I still thought he wanted my car space. And so I made the plan with him because he took my trolley back unprovoked.
Wow.
Which was like, I was like, that's nice.
That's gallant.
And then he came back over and I was like, okay, so you obviously are parked in a way that you need to go around the car park to loop back. I won't turn the car on because then the lights will signal to other cars that I am leaving. So
can I ask,
you get back.
Was it even that busy?
The IKEA car park is always, it's not the IKEA, it was IKEA.
It wasn't Tempe.
No, it wasn't Tempe, it was Rhodes where it's just got that one level where it's like, and if you've got stuff, it's always packed in there.
It's kind of hectic. Okay.
Anyway, so I was like, so you go around and then come back, and then once you're back, you put your indicator on. That's when I will turn the car on and leave. So then you can get in the car spot. Anyway, so he's like, okay. And then I get in the car, and then he doesn't move.
Yeah.
And so I go, okay. And so I just start to back out, and then he does like the movement to signal wind the window down. So I wind the window down, and he goes, are you single? And I say, yeah. And then he goes, can I get your number? And I go, yeah. And then he gives me his number.
Wow.
Oh, no, I gave him my number. And then I leant out the window of the car and shook his hand. And I said, nice to meet you. And then I drove home.
Okay.
And then, as you know, I sent you a video message.
Yeah.
And then
Danielle told me. And then, the fun part about the gossip, anything that Danielle says for gossip is that, like, I'm sort of getting a running commentary on everything you're doing in your life.
Constantly.
Danielle, we didn't really give any background, but I don't know, listeners, you may know Danielle's my friend. She's also a comedian, and we collaborated together on writing a pilot last year. and then we were about to shoot it, and the producer stole all the money, and so we didn't make the pilot. But anyway,
we have trauma bonded.
We've trauma bonded, and also Danielle lives around the corner from me, and so we go for walks together and stuff. And so I'm across.
You're across everything in my life.
When this happened, Danielle then messaged me. She said, "Oh my God, the crazy thing just happened. Guy asked for my number, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, like what did he look like?" And because she was like, you were in the mode of like, I'm just packing the car. This guy's like, you didn't really take
I wasn't really taking that much notice of him.
His appearance, but all you could describe him to me was that he had a dangly earring and was wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
And I was like...
I said like wizard vibes.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, like, I don't know if that sounds hot.
I meant like wizard from like... The thing is, like, Lauren thought I meant like freak.
I thought you meant like Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah, and what I meant was like, you know, when people do the drawings of like
an anime
Marauders,
wizard,
like
anime
a
sexy,
wizard, like they've made it all like cool looking.
Yeah.
But you didn't know that, and I didn't explain that to you. I just kept saying sort of wizard.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, like, did he have a long grey beard? Was he? I'm picturing the darts player known as the Wizard, if you're familiar.
Yes.
So,
as you know, I love the darts players.
We know but anyway. So then I get a text. There's an exchange of numbers. Yeah.
Then I get a text to say, do I want to go to get ice cream?
Yeah. And I made a joke. I was like, where's the nearest Cold Rock Creamery? Which obviously I would eat Cold Rock any day of the week. That's awesome and fun, but it's also objectively like random.
It's such a funny one. It's like going to Baskin Robbins or Wendy's.
It's like it's weird to go to Cold Rock.
It is weird.
Like it's the more I talk about it, the more I want to go to Cold Rock, but like, you know, it's not coming up.
Well, because it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
It's like one of those gimmicky ones where it's like, whatever ice cream you want, we can mash it in. Yeah, it's like a hog's breath.
Yeah, it's the hog's breath of ice cream outlets. And I think there are some in Sydney. I think there's still one in Randwick, which would be our local.
Hog's breath or?
Cold Rock.
Well, obviously there's one.
Well, there's one.
Right near where we're going to meet.
There's one in like the Homebush Ryde region, which, look, I'm sorry, I keep saying specific locations where people could come and find and kill us.
I mean, I'm not often there, and I've been avoiding that IKEA since,
Yeah,
you know?
actually, so you're actually not going to be there.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I get the text message to ask about ice cream, and I say, yeah, sure. And then we're talking a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now, Lauren is trying to find who he is online.
Yeah, we're desperately Googling.
We're trying to find him.
So we've got his name, we've got like some like hobbies and interests and whatever, but it's no dice.
Because this is old school, and like that's actually kind of what. At the time, what was nice about it was that nobody like approaches in real life.
Yeah.
And so we were like, we've got to give this guy, and when I say we, I mean me and Lauren, because that's how we talk about this. We say, we've got to give this guy a chance.
We've got to throw him a bone. You know, if he seems nice, it's kind of fun and exciting to meet IRL. And if you're like doing a first date, I would also always say like get their social media beforehand, because then you can check to see if they're a psycho and stuff. Mm-hmm. But the thing with like someone like Danielle is because
I don't want to share my socials.
She's a little bit famous. And so if this guy doesn't know that she's a little bit famous, that's good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if you ask for his Instagram, he's going to want your Instagram, and then he'll be like, oh, you're Danielle from Taskmaster. Now he knows who you are. And if he is crazy, he can find you any night of the week and come and kill you.
Yeah. And so I didn't want to be killed.
So you didn't want to be killed.
However, later on in the week, I did receive a text message that said, hey, sorry, I was in court all day. We weren't allowed to have our phone on us. And so I sent back a message that said, haha, jury duty, lol.
Yeah. And can I say, like, it was like unprompted that he mentioned that he was in court.
I hadn't, like, we hadn't even been chatting that much. Like, the fact that he even said, sorry, I was in court, I was like, I wasn't pestering you. Like we were having like a very like I would say like
he didn't have to mention he was in court. He could have just not mentioned that. No one would know.
Nobody would know.
But he brought it up.
He brought it up unprompted. And so I said jury duty lol, and then he said no, don't worry about it. And then I messaged you.
Don't worry about it.
And then I messaged you, and you said, Danielle, you cannot go on a date with a man who won't tell you why he's in court.
Yeah, I try not to be like the friend that's like, dump him. No, he's go for it. Like I don't want to be that. But
no, you've never been that.
And I haven't. Okay, yeah, thank you. For the record, I've never been that. Even when
you give the vibe off about that.
I do, but I'm actually very open-minded, okay?
You let people come to their own conclusions.
I do, but Danielle is also very kind of heart, and she can be too nice. And so then that's why I said, actually, I'm going to say you're not allowed to go on a date with someone who was in court and won't tell you why.
However, so I don't know which bit comes next. So then Lauren and I started... you started it first. You went to the court database in New South Wales.
I went to the court register. So every day you can actually see the lineup of who was in court that day. I don't think they call it a lineup, but I'm going to call it a lineup.
You're going to call it. And so we typed in the first name.
Yeah.
And then about 35 people with that first name popped up.
Let's say John or something. Yeah, there's like heaps of Johns who were in court that day. So then I'm clicking on every single individual case to see like, okay, well, this court is, in the Sydney region. Maybe this is it. I'm trying to look at the cases. I'm trying to work out which one would be it.
We're trying to do social media.
Yeah, because there's some that are like going to be traffic violation or a one-day thing, and then some that are like AVOs or violence. And so we're going, that's a red flag.
Yeah. Now this person had so firstly Lauren made me I don't know which order these things popped in, but okay. So let's say we found out who he was.
Yeah.
Because of a photo he sent that had his last name on it.
He sent a photo and you could see like his name on a key ring or something in the photo. Zoom in.
We zoomed in. We found it.
Zoom in. What do they say in the movies? Like make it clearer.
Make it bigger. Make it clearer.
Make it bigger, clearer. Enhance. We enhanced it. We found his name.
Sent it to Lauren. Lauren found his social media and just sent me a photo of his abs.
And that kind of changed the game.
And that changed the thoughts and feelings.
He did. He
looked like a young Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Actually.
Which then changed your mind from wizard. You went, oh, I see. It's like Trenchcoat Matrix.
Oh, it's Trenchcoat Matrix. But it's even like, he did look young, but he looked like 20 or something.
But I asked him how old he was too, because...
Yeah.
And then he said 30.
But I don't know.
I don't know now, especially. I'm like, what was that?
It was hard because his social media was, when people have social media and you can tell that they're strange because you don't have to like have heaps of followers. In fact, it's better if you don't. But like he didn't have any followers or something, and he followed like Oprah and like 5 weird like Diary of a CEO kind of style motivation, and he had like some weird posts, no likes. But he did look like a young Keanu Reeves, but with like better abs.
But I think the thing that was...
I don't even care about abs usually.
Me neither. But when somebody approached you in an IKEA with them, you go, what?
You kind of go, well, is this God's plan for me?
What's happening?
You kind of need a yes and.
Yeah. And the thing is also when you're not taking any notice of the person because you think they want your car space...
It's a pleasant
surprise. You're like, oh, wow, okay.
Oh,
well.
That was under the trench coat all along.
Who knew? And so then, anyway, we pestered him. Lauren made me send a message to be like, why were you in court? I cannot meet up with you if you don't. Anyway,
like, you really need to ask.
Essentially, the gist is what we sort of think happened.
What we think happened. So he alluded to neighbours, cars drag racing up and down his street.
Between
noise,
2 and 4 a.m. for months on
end. All of his neighbours are on his side as well. Mm-hmm. So we think that there was some kind of retaliation.
We think maybe he like slashed the tyres of the car or something.
Yeah.
And Laura and I both agreed that we would probably do that too.
Yeah, and I thought, that's kind of funny and cool if a guy slashed the tyres of people drag racing on his street.
Who were ruining the sleep of everybody in the neighbourhood.
Yeah. I also called a friend of mine who is a lawyer to see if he could get any more information from the
case, because we could work out which case it was then.
But unfortunately, we had found the case on the court record. He couldn't access any more information about that. But his opinion was also...
It's okay.
He said, look, it is an AVO, but it's against a man, so like it's kind of fine if the violence was between boys.
Yeah,
boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
Is sort of
Jesus Christ. And then so we were like, it's back on.
All right, well we're back on. We're going to Cold Rock Ice Creamery, which he suggested. Did we even get into that? He suggested we should go to Cold Rock Ice Creamery.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, we said that. Yeah, he suggested that. But then, so the night before, we're going to meet up to go to Cold Rock Ice Creamery. I get this message from him that's just like, hey, sorry, can't. I'm in a relationship. And so I just go like, all right, whatever. And I just like never respond.
Yeah.
But then like a week later, Lauren and I are doing a gig in Kiama?
Kiama.
Loved the blowhole, guys. Go check out the blowhole.
Kiama blowhole. Shout out to the Kiama blowhole.
Love the Kiama blowhole.
Truly a natural wonder of the world.
Big fan.
Head on down there, guys.
Yeah.
Get blown down at the blowhole. Anyway, so we're driving back from the Kiama blowhole. Driving back from
Kiama, and then my phone starts ringing, and it's him.
It's him.
And I just like don't answer, and I'm like, what? And then I look, and he sent like a message at like 4 a.m. then unsent it. So I was like, probably he's still being woken up by the drag races.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I get this missed call. It's like 11 a.m. And then I proceed to get the longest text message in the history of the world that's just like, I'm so sorry, you deserve better than this, and all of this stuff. Again, from somebody who I don't know.
Yeah.
And my last message to him is, so what are your hobbies? Like real boring stuff.
It was like, could we even, would you read some of it out?
I could read
to play us out towards the end?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, listeners. Well, we're actually going to wrap up for this week anyway now. But to play us out, Danielle's going to read out this text message. Maybe I'll put a little music underneath it.
Am I going to read the whole thing?
If you want. Sure. If it's appropriate. I think you could.
I could.
Okay. All right, so thank you so much for listening, guys. Danielle's going to play us out with this. We'll be back. Concetta will be back in a few weeks. Look, it's honestly just seeing how she goes and, like, you know, no pressure from anyone. But please, hope you keep listening. Or if not, you know, just come back whenever you want. But then I will feel personally slighted. So thank you so much, Danielle. She's going to be with us next week as well.
I got another dating story for you.
She's got another great story. Here is the beautiful text message from the Cold Rock Creamery IKEA dangle earring wizard.
Hey, I owe you more than what I gave you, and I'm really sorry. You didn't deserve to be heard or left in the dark. I need to be honest with you, even if it's hard to explain. I've been caught in something complicated. An abusive relationship that wasn't chosen, wasn't mutual, and wasn't consensual. I've never met or spoken to her, but she's been in my head for a long time, and it destroyed my sense of reality.
Okay, so just to clarify, we're not making fun of someone in an abusive relationship. I think this person is in this relationship with someone that they've never met. Maybe he invented her. I don't know.
It seems very odd.
Anyway, continue.
When I met you, it felt real, refreshing, grounding. Again, in the IKEA car park, and I thought you wanted the car space. Yeah. And I shook your hand out the window of a car.
Yeah, and then they texted for like 2 days and never met up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So when I met you, it felt real, refreshing, grounding. I wanted to choose that. I did choose that. But I was afraid of what she'd do, afraid of losing something familiar, even though it wasn't right. So I pulled away, and I hurt you. I didn't know you.
Didn't get hurt.
I didn't know you. My last message to you was, what are your hobbies? You weren't a second choice. You were the first real one. Know that. Again, maybe he was younger than 30.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry my actions didn't reflect that. I know this might sound strange or unbelievable, but I needed you to know the truth. You deserve that from the start, and it's all I've ever given you. Okay? And all I ever will. I think you'd do the same if you were in my position, even if you can't see it, because you're someone who quite simply wants, needs, and deserves real love, truth, and respect. No need to reply. I just needed you to know.
Yeah.
And so then, I just really enjoyed the Kiama blowhole.
Yeah.
And then to have to read this.
Really put a dampener on the blowhole.
Jesus Christ, dude. Calm down.
All right.
Bye.